Hey everyone, Derek here with a quick news update on Kirby Star Allies, as our hands-on preview discussion of the game yesterday raised a certain question amongst a lot of people, and that's whether or not the game runs at 30 frames per second or 60 frames per second, as Ash said that the game ran at 60 frames per second, but when people took a closer look at our footage, that didn't seem to be the case. So we wanted to clarify this point by going through our raw source footage and really see whether it runs at 60 or 30 frames per second. Now keep in mind, this is based on the preview version of the game. It's possible, but very unlikely, that the final version will be different, but again, that seems very unlikely that that would be the case, as we are close to the actual release. So what did we find when we took a look at this source footage? Well, the game does run at 60 frames per second. Sometimes. Strangely, the game runs at 60 frames per second on the title screen, the menus, and the pause menu. All the actual gameplay, including the cutscenes, runs at 30 frames per second, and that even applies to when it's only Kirby on the screen and there's no additional allies. The frame rate doesn't fluctuate at all during gameplay, it stays locked at 30, but for some reason, the menus are all at 60, because that's super important, don't you know? It's a strange situation, but based on the preview footage, this seems to be the case. But what do you guys think of all this? Are you okay with the game being 30 frames per second in order to handle all the action on screen? Or do you think the game should be able to handle 60 frames per second no matter what? Let us know in the comments, and of course be sure to subscribe to GameXplain for more on Kirby and other things gaming as well. Until next time, bye.